Hey there you guys, welcome back. We are in a different area of the house today because I needed space to be able to hold up this Plumeria and show you what's going on. So this is an interesting situation, and it's been happening to me for the last couple of seasons or the last couple of years, where in the wintertime my plants are dormant, but they start to produce inflows over the wintertime, early in the wintertime. And they don't really hold on to their inflows while they're dormant very often, for an extended dormancy in this cold climate. I'm in Canada, Ontario, Canada, zone 6B, so we have probably, I don't know, at least 6 months worth of winter, and then it starts to get a little bit warmer. It's actually 3 months worth of winter, but the cold weather that the plants could be outside is not long enough. So those of you who live around here know what I mean. So anyway, the rest of my plants are dormant, and let's go look at those right now. So here's the spot where they sit for their little dormancy period over the winter time. As you can see, they're all stacked up, they're all pretty dry, and this one here is actually starting to produce inflows as well. This was one that I had out in the backyard in a big pot. I think that there's another inflow starting on this one over here, but I can't quite tell. You might be able to see it from this angle, not sure. Anyway, that is what's happening with the ones that are dormant. There is the one in there that I have to pull out and give it a little bit of light, but because the inflows are still quite small, I'm going to leave it for now. I'll let them start to produce. The goal for inflows, from my experience, is you want them to start in late winter, early spring on the plant, so that by summertime they're in full flower and looking gorgeous in their place outside. If they start blooming or start producing inflows in the summertime, it takes about a month or two before they're big enough to start producing flowers, and it's a really slow production. But the inflows can flower for quite some time. I've had them bloom, I believe, if I can remember correctly, on my last group of plants, not the seed-grown ones. I think I had some inflows lasting for a couple of seasons, if I remember correctly. But so far, these new ones, they just drop off. So I've got a better photo of this flower, but here's the flower right here. And then I'll post the photo that I put on Instagram a few days ago, so that you can have it as reference. The inflows are growing, they're starting to produce their flowers, and this plant I have taken out of dormancy, well, sort of out of dormancy. I'm not watering it thoroughly. I'm just giving it sips of water so that it doesn't rot. As you can see, the leaves have started to develop, and that's okay. I have it under the grow lights now. It's not ideal. Well, it depends on your climate. If you have really intense light, they can grow and be just fine. They take up real estate in the wintertime when you're bringing everything in colder climates. But if you have the space, put them in a bright window, let them do their thing, just reduce the watering, and it should be fine. But if you have a lot of plants that are coming in, store them dormant, and they'll be appreciative of that as well. They'll lose all of their leaves and just look like a stick, and you just water very sparingly. I won't water the ones that are dormant very often, maybe once throughout the winter, sometimes not at all. I just wait until the stem starts to wrinkle, and if there's a little wrinkling happening, I give it just a splash of water, and then that plumps them up again, and they're good to go for a little while longer. So as you can see, the leaves are looking pretty nice. Soon they're going to be in full leaf, and they're going to look even better, but it looks really good for right now. I just wish that I could hold on to these until springtime. So the goal is to make this semi-dormant. Again, keep the watering light. I'm not fertilizing at the moment. Maybe I should give it a little bit of a fertilizer, but I'm just going to, like I said, give it a little bit of water, just so that it doesn't cut off the inflow. My fear is that if it gets too dry, it'll drop the inflow to save water. So that's why I'm giving it a little bit of a drink. Anyway, a little bit of a long-winded story. That's just what's happening right now. It's very exciting and a little bit frustrating. I wish that it wasn't, as I look at my watch, it's the middle of January right now. I think it's January 19th, 2023. And yeah, that's what's happening right now. Anyway, stay tuned for more updates. I'm a little slower lately because there's not a lot happening over the winter time, just plants looking half dead. So they don't like it in the winter time. A little drier, a lot less light, and yeah. Anyway, until next time, you guys, happy growing, and hopefully your plant journey is a good one. It's winter time. We're getting those seeds catalogs, and it's so exciting to just anticipate the garden. We're getting to that point now. Anyway, until next time, you guys, happy growing.